Kolbrin Bible, Book 6, Book of Morals and Precepts, Chapter 21. Courage. Much of this book is to develop your moral code. Avoid using it to judge others. NPR 21:3. The timid man listens to the cry of his body. His limbs tremble, and his stomach turns to water. His littleness of heart has no place for courage and audacity. NPR 21:4. The courageous man is one of God's men. He listens to his heart. His face is bold and his blow sure. His fierce countenance and audacious plans overwhelm his adversary. His opponent passes into his possession. His wife walks abroad with confidence and sleeps soundly. NPR 21:5. The courageous man is never the slave of change and chance. His pleasures and contentment do not depend on the whims of fickle fortune. Her smiles and frowns alike leave him unmoved, for he is alert and prepared to take on whatever comes his way. NPR 21:11. Courage is a quality of the spirit, not of the body. Its activity leaves its impress upon the soul, even as every cowardly deed is registered. Courage is the standard of the real man. Timidity is the mark of the she-man and weakling. NPR 21:12. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the conquest of fear. Fear comes to the courageous and cowardly alike. The greatest courage is that which cheerfully and stoutly fights a losing battle. Still, it is unwise to frighten yourself with unfounded fears, or burden yourself with unsubstantial figments of the imagination, for such things are unwholesome phantoms of the mire which would drag you down to destruction. Could verse 3 not be isolated and used by those on the outside to project an image of certainty? How many leaders have advocated horrible things that we shudder and say is evil? Used a quote out of context, and because they lacked doubt, others followed because they feared they could be wrong and he was right or she was right. We must tame free will, not surrender it or ignore it, and certainly it should not be crushed.